Hello, and welcome back to Bonnie's Life, the channel where we navigate the intricate world of cryptocurrency with clarity, intellect, and just a pinch of realism. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the future, a speculative but highly analytical exploration of the digital assets poised to redefine the landscape in 2026. Forget the short-term noise. We are here to identify the giants of tomorrow. In a market saturated with fleeting trends and meme-driven mania, discerning true potential is the ultimate intellectual challenge. It requires us to look beyond the hype and scrutinize the very foundations of these projects. What problems are they solving? Who is building them? And most importantly, what are their catalysts for sustainable long-term growth? The crypto world is a bit like a high-stakes culinary school. Many can cook up a flashy dish, but very few have the ingredients and technique to earn a Michelin star. In this episode, we will dissect the most promising altcoins and narratives that are strategically positioned for a breakout by 2026. We won't be throwing darts in the dark. Instead, we will employ a rigorous, multifaceted framework to rank these contenders. We'll analyze their technology, their ecosystems, their adoption rates, and the economic currents that could propel them to new heights. We have sifted through mountains of data, consulted the latest figures from CoinGecko and CoinGlass, and synthesized it all into an actionable, easy-to-understand analysis. So, whether you're an experienced trader looking to refine your long-term portfolio or a newcomer determined to make informed decisions, this episode is for you. We're going to separate the revolutionary from the redundant and the promising from the precarious. Prepare to look beyond the horizon. Let's begin. Before we dive into our top picks, it's crucial to understand the intellectual toolkit we're using to evaluate them. A project's success isn't accidental. It's the result of a confluence of specific measurable factors. Think of it as the difference between a garage band and a symphony orchestra. Both make noise, but one has structure, discipline, and a clear vision. Our framework is designed to identify the orchestras. Here are the 10 pillars of our analysis: market capitalization and liquidity, technology fundamentals and innovation, ecosystem development and network effects, institutional adoption and enterprise use cases, tokenomics and supply dynamics, regulatory clarity and compliance, developer activity and community growth, real-world use cases and adoption, price momentum and technical strength, and upcoming catalysts and roadmap milestones. We will weigh each of our contenders against these criteria to build a comprehensive picture of their potential. Now, with our framework established, let's unveil the first altcoin on our list. Kicking off our list is a project that has weathered storms and emerged as a formidable force in the Layer 1 blockchain race, Solana. Often hailed as an Ethereum killer, a term I find a bit dramatic, let's say Ethereum competitor, Solana's core value proposition is its sheer speed and scalability. With the capacity to handle tens of thousands of transactions per second at a fraction of the cost of Ethereum, it has become a magnet for developers building high-throughput applications. As of our recording in December 2025, Solana is trading at approximately $132, boasting a market capitalization of over $74 billion. This isn't just speculative value. It's a reflection of a burgeoning ecosystem. The network has consistently outperformed Ethereum in key metrics like daily active users and transaction volume for several consecutive months. This is the kind of sustained momentum that signals a fundamental shift in user behavior. People are not just trying Solana, they are staying. So, what fuels our bullish thesis for Solana in 2026? First, institutional adoption. We are seeing a significant influx of institutional capital into the Solana ecosystem, with major financial players launching stablecoins and tokenized assets on the network. This is no longer a retail-driven phenomenon. When the big money starts building infrastructure on a platform, it creates a powerful vote of confidence. Second, the Fire Dancer upgrade. This new validator client, developed by Jump Crypto, promises to further enhance Solana's performance and resilience, potentially pushing its transaction capacity into the hundreds of thousands per second. This isn't just an incremental improvement, it's a quantum leap that could solidify Solana's position as the go-to platform for decentralized applications that require web-scale performance such as social media and gaming. However, we must also be intellectually honest about the risks Solana has faced network outages in the past, which have quite rightly raised concerns about its stability. While the development community has made significant strides in addressing these issues, the specter of downtime remains a headwind. It's the Achilles heel in an otherwise Herculean narrative. But with price predictions for 2026 ranging from a conservative $215 to a bullish $644, the risk-reward ratio remains compelling for those with a long-term horizon. Next on our list is a project that doesn't compete with other blockchains, but rather serves as a critical piece of infrastructure for all of them: Chainlink. In the world of smart contracts, which are by nature isolated from external data, Chainlink acts as a bridge to the real world. It provides what are known as oracles, secure and reliable data feeds that allow blockchains to interact with everything from financial market data to weather reports. If blockchains are the new digital economies, Chainlink is the plumbing that connects them to the global economy. This makes it one of the most indispensable projects in the entire crypto space. Its success is not tied to the fortune of a single blockchain, but to the growth of the entire smart contract ecosystem. It's a classic picks and shovels play in a gold rush. And as we all know, during a gold rush, it's the people selling the tools who often make the most consistent profits. Currently trading at around $13.68 with a market cap of over $9.5 billion, Chainlink has already established itself as the undisputed leader in the Oracle space. But its ambitions extend far beyond simple price feeds. The project's cross-chain interoperability protocol, or CCIP, is a game changer. It allows for the secure transfer of both data and value across different blockchains, tackling one of the most significant challenges in the industry: fragmentation. Furthermore, Chainlink is at the forefront of the real-world asset tokenization narrative. This is the concept of bringing traditional assets like real estate, stocks, and bonds onto the blockchain. For this to work, you need a secure and reliable way to link the digital token to the real-world asset, and that's where Chainlink's oracles become absolutely essential. The RWA market is projected to be worth trillions of dollars, and Chainlink is perfectly positioned to capture a significant share of that value. With analysts forecasting a price target of $95 to $105 by 2030, the long-term growth potential is undeniable. The primary risk for Chainlink is the emergence of a viable competitor that can offer a more efficient or decentralized Oracle solution. However, given Chainlink's entrenched network effects and its ever-expanding list of partnerships, this seems unlikely in the near future. It's a project that is quietly building the foundational layer for the future of finance. And for that reason, it earns a top spot on our list. Our third contender is a project that takes a fundamentally different approach to blockchain architecture: Polkadot. Instead of a single monolithic chain, Polkadot is a network of interconnected application-specific blockchains called parachains. This unique design allows for a high degree of specialization and scalability, creating what many call the Internet of blockchains. Think of it this way: if Ethereum is a single powerful mainframe computer, Polkadot is a network of specialized computers, each optimized for a specific task, all communicating with each other seamlessly. This modular approach is incredibly attractive to developers who want to build complex applications without being constrained by the limitations of a one-size-fits-all blockchain. The big story for Polkadot in 2026 is the upcoming JAM upgrade, which stands for Join Accumulate Machine. This is a major evolution of the network's architecture, designed to further enhance its scalability and flexibility. A governance referendum on the transition is expected in early 2026, and a successful implementation could be a massive catalyst for the DOT token. It's a move that signals Polkadot is not resting on its laurels, but is actively innovating to maintain its competitive edge. Another key development is the planned launch of an OMT technology, which stands for Nomination on the Main Chain, with token-based voting. This is projected to increase the network's transactions per second by a factor of 10. This, combined with plans for 500 millisecond block times, would make Polkadot one of the fastest and most efficient blockchain networks in the world. It's a technical tour de force that could attract a new wave of developers and users. The primary challenge for Polkadot has been the complexity of its ecosystem. The parachain auction model, while innovative, can be a barrier to entry for smaller projects. However, The development team is actively working on solutions to streamline this process. With a clear roadmap and a focus on institutional-driven breakouts, Polkadot is a project with a deep well of untapped potential. It's a more complex bet than some of the others on our list, but for those who take the time to understand its architecture, the rewards could be substantial. Now, let's turn our attention to a newer generation of Layer 1 blockchains that have learned from the successes and failures of their predecessors, Sui and Aptos. Both of these projects were born out of Meta's abandoned Diem blockchain project, and they share a common technological DNA in the form of the Move smart contract language. Move is designed to be a more secure and developer-friendly alternative to Solidity, the language used by Ethereum. It has built-in features that prevent common smart contract vulnerabilities, which could save the industry billions of dollars in potential exploits. This focus on security and developer experience is a major selling point for both Sui and Aptos. Sui has distinguished itself with its unique parallel execution architecture, which allows it to process transactions in a highly efficient manner, with analysts projecting a potential price range of $7 to $10 by 2026. The market is clearly taking notice of its potential. The key to Sui's success will be its ability to attract a vibrant ecosystem of developers and applications that can take advantage of its unique architecture. Aptos, on the other hand, is focused on building a highly scalable and reliable blockchain for the masses. With a projected trading range of $40 to $60 for 2026, it is also poised for significant growth. The project has already attracted a number of high-profile partnerships and is rapidly building out its ecosystem. The challenge for both Sui and Aptos will be to differentiate themselves in a crowded Layer 1 market and to build the network effects necessary to compete with more established players like Solana. These are younger projects, and as such, they carry a higher degree of risk. But for investors with a higher risk tolerance, they represent an opportunity to get in on the ground floor of what could be the next generation of leading smart contract platforms. It's a bit like investing in a promising young athlete. The potential is enormous, but the path to greatness is never guaranteed. And that concludes the first part of our deep dive into the most promising altcoins for 2026. We've explored the high-speed world of Solana, the indispensable infrastructure of Chainlink, the interconnected vision of Polkadot, and the new wave of innovation from Sui and Aptos. Each of these projects represents a unique and compelling vision for the future of blockchain technology. But we're only halfway through our journey. In the next episode, we will explore the Layer 2 revolution, the rise of enterprise-grade ledgers, the ever-expanding universe of interoperable blockchains, and the explosive potential of AI-integrated crypto. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this analysis valuable, be sure to subscribe to Bonnie's Life and hit that notification bell so you don't miss part 2. And as always, I invite you to share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. Which of these projects are you most excited about? Let's continue the conversation. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and invest wisely.